We're going to continue our work with lines and slopes and graphing and those types of things with actually writing the equation of a line. There's a couple of different things that we'll need to consider here. The first of which is the slope-intercept form, where we're given the slope, which is represented by m, and we're given the y-intercept, which is represented by the letter b. Okay, so our equation here is y is equal to mx plus b. Okay, where this is our slope and this is our y-intercept. Okay, that I think you'll find will be those will be the easiest ones to write for you all. It's straightforward, just plug in and you're done. Point slope form, we have a little more work to do. As the name implies, we're given the slope and a point. This formula, which you will have to write down every time, is y minus y1 is equal to m times the quantity x minus x1, where y1 is the coordinate of our given point, x1 is the coordinate of the given point, and m is the slope that we are given. So those are the two forms there that we just plug right in and then simplify. The point slope form, we're typically asked to simplify that down into slope-intercept form. Very rarely, on some occasions, you will be asked to put it into standard form. Now, if you're given 2 points, you have to first calculate the slope of the line, and then you bump back up to using point slope. You pick one of your 2 points and the slope that you calculated, and you use the point slope formula. And we'll see examples of all of these here as we move on. So we're asked here to write the equation of the line with slope 3/2 and y-intercept of -1. So we use our slope-intercept formula. Y is equal to mx plus b. Our slope is 3/2. And our y-intercept is -1, so our formula is y is equal to 3/2 x minus 1, and we're done writing the equation of the line. Now, our next one here, we're given a point, and we're given the slope, so we're going to use point slope form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So here we have our ordered pair. This is x1 and y1. We make our substitutions. Y minus 3 is equal to -1/2 times the quantity x minus 2. And now we simplify, and the process is the same for all of these. We distribute on the right. Y minus 3 equals -1/2 x plus 1. Our last thing is to add 3 to both sides. I get y is equal to -1/2 x plus 4. And that is the process when we're given point and slope, how we go from the point slope form initially to slope-intercept form at the end. Plug and chug that stuff out of there. Here's where we get into having a couple more steps. Again, the first thing we have to do if we're given 2 points and we're asked to write the equation of a line is we have to calculate the slope first. So my m is equal to y2, which is 4, minus y1, which is -1, and then over x2 minus x1. So I get 4 plus 1 is 5, over 5 actually, because this becomes plus 2. So my slope here is 1. Now, it does not matter which points you pick. You could pick this point or you could pick that point. As long as we use this slope, we will get the same line. Our numbers going through until the end may be different, but we will end up in the same place. So again, we have to use the point slope form, where I have y minus y1 is equal to m times the quantity x minus x1. Make our substitutions. Y minus 4, I'm going to use this point here. Y minus 4 is equal to 1 times the quantity x minus 3. Now when we distribute on the right here, the 1, it just doesn't change anything. So I get y minus 4 is equal to x minus 3. Here I will add 4 to both sides of the equation. By doing that, I get y is equal to x plus 1, and that is the equation of the line that passes through those 2 points. Had I chosen -2, -1, we would have gotten the same thing. And our last example. We want to write the equation of the line that passes through 3, 2, and is first off perpendicular and then parallel to our given line. So what we need to calculate is the perpendicular slope, which we'll have the little perpendicular symbol there. I take the opposite reciprocal. So our perpendicular slope is 1/3. 1/3. So from there, I can find the equation of the line that's perpendicular. Formula, y minus y1 is m times x minus x1. We have our x1 and our y1. So I have y minus 2 is equal to, my perpendicular slope is 1/3, so I substitute that in. Then I have x minus 3. And from here, it's the same as all of our other problems. I distribute the 1/3 on the right. I get y minus 2 is equal to 1/3 x minus 1. And from here, I got to isolate y. I'll add 2 to both sides of the equation. I get y is equal to 1/3 x plus 1. That's the equation of the line perpendicular to this line that goes through the point 3, 2. So it intersects that given line at a 90-degree angle. Now, parallel. Our parallel slope is equal to -3 because parallel lines have the same slope. So again, we come right back to our formula. Y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Substitute back in. Y1 is, again, 2. Y minus 2 is equal to, slope is -3 times the quantity x minus 3. So we take a look. Same thing. Distribute on the right. I get y minus 2 is equal to -3x plus 9. And our last step is to add 2 to both sides. I get y is equal to -3x plus 11. That is the equation of the line parallel to y equals -3x plus 2 that goes through the point 3, 2.